Citadelle de Moor has now been out for over 48 hours. The swords were gathered, and the main story Easter egg has already been beaten. Now we can sit back and take a good look at these swords. We'll be looking at three main categories: build difficulty, their special abilities, and their incantations. Everyone knows how to get the base sword by now. You kill this guy, you grab his stamp, you give it to one of the knights, and there you go, you have the sword. If you know how to melee and back up at the same time, this is a really great sword for you. Sure, it doesn't one-shot forever, but it's still really good on its own. All the swords have a couple things in common though. If you get grabbed by an amalgam and you parry the left trigger button, you actually don't take any damage from the amalgam. And you can do the same thing to single zombies too. If you just hold down that block or parry button, they'll hit you all day, but they'll do no damage. It's great if you just don't want to train the zombie anymore. And if you hold block when a parasite tries to shoot you, you shoot it right back like a gas fireball in Minecraft. But let's start with the electric sword. To build it, you gotta get dead wire, you gotta run over to this electric box, you gotta shoot it, grab one of the electric thingies, run over to the second one, grab that one, and then the last one's annoying RNG. You gotta just kill a bunch of zombies in the castle until one of them drop it. Once they do, you go to this jar over here, you place all three things in, you kill a couple zombies till your sword glows, hit the urn, do it 3 times, and you have the electric sword. It looks cool, but that's about where it ends. This is the worst in every category. It's annoying to build. The special does absolutely no damage. I mean, look at this. This is me attacking an amalgam on insta-kill, and it doesn't even kill it on round 23. Here's a video of my friend using it. You don't even see the beam when he shoots it, and it doesn't kill the horde that's right in front of him. Now for the incantation, you shoot this horseshoe right over here. You bring it all the way to this cannon, you shoot yourself, you get electrified. You find storm in the air, run to it, pick up the piece, do the ritual, and you have it. Here it is. A couple kills, not too crazy, but I heard the incantation's main strength is one-shotting the amalgams. For the fire sword, you just put the sword in front of the dragon here in the castle, and then all the cauldrons will light on fire. You then set yourself on fire and panic run all the way back to the castle. And what's cool is that when you're low on health, you can just knife a zombie, you instantly get back to full health and continue your run. It's really cool, really fun, really easy. All you gotta do is just do that 3 times with the 2 other fire cauldrons on the map, and then you're good. You have the fire sword. Super easy to make, super fun to make, and really, really strong. This thing can decimate an entire horde in one swing. Here's a video of my friend using it. Nothing stands in its way. It's an all-around great sword. It even has crazy range too. You can snipe people with this. It's easy to build, it's got the damage, and it's got the range. This is my favorite incantation upgrade quest. This is right out of Horizon Rock from the Electric Bow quest. You snipe the 3 little pieces of lumber. I mean, if you look at this shot quick, it literally looks like Horizon Rock. Once you snipe all 3, you kill the big guy that spawns, he drops this little thing, you pick it up, do the ritual, and here's the fire sword incantation. It kills more zombies than the electric one, but still not enough to finish a horde. Now the void sword is my least favorite to build. You gotta grab this bony structure in this room inside the castle. Once you grab it, it's gonna be different for everyone. You gotta bring it all the way back to spawn. You gotta go in the bar, go into the basement of the bar, and find the astronomy wheel over here. You gotta look up a weird graph with astronomy and symbols and elements to figure out what you have. Once you do that though, then it actually gets fun. You put the orbs and the void on the floor. You shoot Buckethead in the head a couple times. Just kidding, that's not a step. Then you do that 2 more times. Sorry, Buckethead. And then this animation is sick. It dips down into Goku Black's Void, and then comes back up the Void Sword. This one is fantastic, and it's actually my favorite one. Not only does it annihilate an entire horde with the initial strike, but any zombies that may have escaped get sucked right back in. It's great for damage, and it's great if your teammate goes down. You can just swipe it and revive them, and these zombies won't bother you. They're too busy getting sucked in. Plus, I think it looks the coolest. For the Void Incantation, you jump down this sewer, become a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, look for this raven at the end, and shoot it. It will try to fly away, but don't let it get too far. Shoot it again immediately in the air, and it'll drop a special item. Pick it up, do the ritual, and here it is. It's easily the worst one out of all the ones we've seen so far. It sucks because it's so good in everything else, but that just did no damage. I mean, the second one didn't even hit a single zombie. Next up is the Light Sword. Once you're able to hit these bugs with Ultra Instinct, your sword will glow golden, and you'll be able to run it over to this door over here and attack it, and it'll put a symbol on the door. You do that 3 more times, and you're able to go inside the door. Now, I call this the Elden Ring door, because you literally get transported to Elden Ring. You know those, like, ruins that you can go into? I mean, look at this. When you put the sword in, it literally turns into, like, a site of grace. This is just screams Elden Ring. I find it super cool, though, even though it's, like, blatantly copying it. But once you match those symbols on the podium and, you know, shoot them in the correct order, you get the Golden Sword. Now, the Light Sword is really special. Take a look at my armor. Every single time I kill a zombie, as you can see, I get no armor back. But once you charge the sword all the way, see how it's glowing now? Now my kills are going to restore my armor. I get a little armor per kill. You get almost a full armor plate for like 5 kills. And if you're trapped in a corner and you use the special ability, you get this awesome aura that just kills everything in its way, and you instantly heal all your health and all your armor. It is a fantastic sword. Here's my friend using it right now, who didn't have as much luck as I did using it. For the Light Sword Incantation, all you have to do is just shoot these mirrors in the sword room, and eventually all the mirrors will line up, and you'll be able to get the item right here. Super easy. You do the ritual, and here it is. I think it's pretty good. It killed a lot of zombies, not a whole horde like every other incantation, but it also dropped 1,000,000 health pellets. Here I'm just standing in the health pellets and this zombie can't damage me. Now here are my final rankings. Realistically, all the swords aren't that great for wonder weapons. I mean, the initial strike should be able to kill more than 1 zombie at a time. But thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments. I'm sure these swords are going to get buffed and nerfed over time, but I will respond to every comment. Thank you for watching. Adios.